So construction is really coming along on the Ratatouille attraction over at Epcot, but we'll dive into all of that up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack. This is DSNY Newscast, but not quite as usual. As you probably guessed by now, the big surprise is that I'm going to be in Disney on location for the next couple of weeks. As I saw some cheap flights online, I thought, you know what, why not get back out there and see all the construction going on. So that's why I'm here, but anyways, enough of that ramble, now let's get straight into it. As recently, a lot of focus has been centered around the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster coming to Epcot. But one attraction that will be opening before this is the yet-to-be-named RATATOUILLE Ride, which if you missed the video back in late August, we covered a survey of possible names for this attraction back then, which I highly recommend going back and checking out. But since then, the construction has really been progressing on the new Parisian cul-de-sac at the back of the France Pavilion. As we can see here, thanks to these aerial images from blogmickey.com, that the go-away green panels have now been added to the sides of the show building, and much of the theming for the backside of this existing pavilion is still yet to be completed. But that brings us to why we're at the International Gateway today. As we can see in the background, that construction has begun on the exterior facades to the Ratatouille attraction show building, as we can see in this construction footage here. Now the reason why this has been somewhat prioritised within the construction of this attraction is more than likely because the Disney Skyliner is going to be passing directly over this Parisian cul-de-sac, and I'm sure that Disney don't want guests looking at too much of the construction work as part of their brand new transportation system that is estimated to open in late spring, early summer of 2019. So we'll more than likely see this theming work in fairly good shape by summer of 2019. Not completed in full, but enough not to be that noticeable to guests within the Disney Skyliner. Whereas with the Ratatouille attraction at Disneyland Paris, it took quite a long time to install the show scenes and ride system and perfectly synchronize and test inside for the trackless ride system. But this whole area should be completed and ready for a spring of 2020 opening, as Walt Disney World's big marketing push for that year will mainly be focused around the Ratatouille attraction and obviously Galaxy's Edge. Now whilst we're here, we also have a small update regarding the Skyliner station over at the International Gateway at Epcot. As we can see here that the exterior is beginning to be themed to match the early renderings that we saw in the concept art that was released last year for the International Gateway station. And this is just another sign that the progress is on schedule for next year's opening, well ahead of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge's openings. But now let's switch topics on over to Disneyland. As Disney Parks blog have revealed that as part of the Tropical Hideaway, which will be the new quick service area within Adventureland, where the former Aladdin's Oasis was located, that Rosita from Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room will be taking flight on over to this new location and waiting it out by the dock, as it seems as if this will be an audio animatronic experience within the new Tropical Hideaway that might have some level of interaction with the guests as well. But on a rather interesting note, this kind of harkens back to the original concept behind the Tiki Room in the 1960s, which was for the Tiki Room to be a singing bird show above a restaurant environment. So it's kind of nice to see Disney bringing this whole idea full circle. And we've also got two other pieces of news regarding some upcoming meet and greets. As it was announced on Monday that Ralph and Vanellope will be meeting and greeting guests from November 9th in Disneyland at Disney California Adventure Park and from November 21st in Epcot's Innoventions West at Walt Disney World. Whereas meanwhile over in Disneyland Paris, as part of the Marvel season of superheroes that's coming to that park next year, Captain Marvel will be joining the rest of the Avengers for meet and greets, which is really interesting as this is a sign of things to come, more than likely with Captain Marvel being integrated at Disneyland in California as well. But now, it's over to you, Waltoneers. I would like to know if there was any Disney character that you could have in a permanent location in any one of the Disney parks, which Disney character would it be, and also how would you theme that location to that Disney character? And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video, along with your suggestion or your comment to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast enamel pin. And congratulations to this Waltoneer here for winning of this suggestion from a previous video where we were talking all about Indiana Jones coming into the Disney parks. And so that's it for today. So go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel. Check out the DSNY Newscast app for the iPhone, as it's a great way to stay up to date with the latest Disney news. And also, if you've liked today's video, give this video a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.